go. Good. Oh. Hello all my fishy friends and welcome back to another Stay Fishy Adventure. Today we are out looking for the best spring meal possible. And the first part of that menu starts with the fish. This isn't gonna be an easy day. It's gonna take a while to find what we need, but I think no matter what, we're gonna be having a good time. Let's go fishing. Yep, so I let it go out. When I give it line, I go 6 feet up, and then I lower my tip, bam, there's bottom. That way I can feel the bottom. If you do it the other way, you won't feel the bottom before your snag. Just make sure it doesn't get hung up. You just keep lifting and falling. Really short strokes like you're doing though, it's not this. You know, it's literally just little short, like looking for the bottom. You're just trying to stay within about 3 feet of the bottom the whole time. It's not always the worst if it gets pulled up a little bit too. Let it do it for a second, and then go back, a little bit of line, boom, boom, you know, a little bit of line, boom, boom. So today is a special day. The thing about spring salmon is it's all about sharing. And Sean and I never really get to fish that much. I make him stand there and watch me and capture all the good times for you guys out there watching. But today, he's joining me. He's got a good spin glow on. I gave him, he lives next to a certain river, and this one's named after that river. So he got that spin glow, taking care of my son. You guys didn't see the last episode where Sean actually had his first kill ever. First thing other than a fish. Never even killed a squirrel, the poor guy. And we had an incredible time. So you guys go check that out. It's a little bit of everything that you want to see in a Stay Fishy video. And it was a very, very special experience for me and Sean. So hopefully today will be the day he catches his first springer back bouncing with me. This will be cool. Whoa, it's chilly. It's chilly up here. It's a bit chilly. Bloody tune. Bloody tune. Well, there's a little announcement, everybody. I'm going back to Chile. Got a full 8-week schedule. If you guys haven't checked out addictedoutfitters.com, some of the Chile stuff that you saw on the Addicted channel or even here on Stay Fishy, I'm offering guided, fully all-inclusive trips down in Chile for 7 days, 6 nights. So I haven't really talked about it much on Stay Fishy. I think that's been a big miss. If you guys want to come join me in an incredible place, go check that out. But also, along with that being said, I need to learn Spanish better. So if there's any Chilean speaking Spanish speakers out there that are Spanish coaches or teachers or whatever, hit me up. I'd love to learn Spanish. We can do some trade for some fishing, something, you know. Compensation will be there. It'll be fun. Good time. Just like catching this fish. Man, I am just not seeing any signs of them at all, which is just crazy. But we did have a big rain event last night. The water came up a bunch, but I think that means we needed to change areas. We're fishing a really big river here, and I don't think that we stand much of a chance of getting in the way of one of these things with how fast they're going to be migrating upriver, which means we need to get somewhere else quickly. Woo! Made it. Talk about a good hair day, dude. Got bobtails for days. Let's go fishing. Easy, old man, easy. Out of the road. This is all I'm bringing. That's all the guy really needs. A couple leads in his pocket and a good buddy.
Got our bite kind of right in the gut. You know how I got mine kind of right off the gravel bar? Yeah. So our bite today came out off like the gut of it. Huh. Just to the right. Huh. A little bit further out into the heat. There she be. There she be. Am I slow enough? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at how how fat he is.
Got him.
Got him. He's not even hooked. He's got a big appetite. Later, you little butthead. I think we found one of our ingredients. We found our collard greens. Huh. Sweet. I knew Mother Nature would have our back here. I was just telling Sean, I don't think our designated species that we were going for today was going to be ripe enough because it's not in fresh enough areas. We're getting enough sun. Found a nice area with a bunch of sun, and I think we found our ingredient. Here it is. Yes. Sweet. Stinging nettle. That's on tonight's menu. So we don't want to touch this though. This is normally you're only looking for stinging nettle, in my opinion, so that you can avoid it. But today we're harvesting it. I'm going to cut these right at the stalk, just like that. Timber. And normally you'd want a glove or something on here to touch this stuff because it's very nasty. They call it stinging nettle for a reason. It's because it stinks. Timber. The way you really identify a stinging nettle, one is by these heart-shaped leaves like this. And you'll see up and down the spines and underneath the leaves are all these little pokies. And once you cook these things, all the pokies come off. So what we'll do is we'll be careful with these. We'll harvest each one of them. And a lot of times at the top, they'll have little flowers further along in their stages of growing. So we're looking good. We're looking good. All right. That should be plenty for what I want to do. Nice. Beautiful. Should be a good meal. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, friend. Hey, little friend. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is it, though. This could be our last hurrah, brother. Either way, it will be. Yeah, I think we can do this. This is a back bounce only kind of a hole, though.
Yeah. Very turbid.
We are in the zone. We are not out of the zone. We are currently in it.
Right in it. In there like swimwear.
Well, that's a wrap, everybody. Fishing's over, but we got a backup meal plan. Thanks, buddy.
We sucked today, but...
No such thing. Don't you ever say that to me again. Okay, here it goes, everyone. First time trying the collard greens with the stinging nettle. If you happen to have soft hands, I would recommend wearing some gloves to do this. Preferably something like a nitrile glove or something a little bit different. But luckily my Taku knife is so incredibly sharp that I don't have to worry about needing scissors. I'm just gonna cut each of these leaves off. Biggest thing is the bugs eat these, the caterpillars and stuff eat these really, really bad. You can see it happening here already, where these kind of have some holes in them where the bugs have been eating them. Finding the youngest ones possible, I can already tell, is very important. So I'd find the youngest and newest growing nettles that you can possibly find. And then usually pick the nicest leaves off of them. I'm gonna take this whole top chunk there. That looks pretty meaty. Damn it. Got stung twice. Once on the belly, once on the back of the finger. Oh, guess it's a price to pay for some food. So I'm gonna toss these in a bowl, make some water boiling. Okay, now on to our turkey breast. And this is part of Sean's turkey. Thank you, buddy. Look at how beautiful that meat is. Incredible. One thing that is in here is a little bit, that knife's gonna be too sharp. Plus that's a young bird, or a pretty tender bird, and we soaked it in that salt water for a couple of days so you can see how beautiful that comes out. I'm gonna go one slice right here. And that's that guy I was just talking about. I was just about to say. There is a tendon in this stuff. Best way to deal with that is cut half of it out, put the rest of the meat on there, hold the tendon against the blade. If I can get my hands on it, hold the tendon against the blade just like that. There's two beautiful tenders. That should be just about all we need. Okay, how I'm gonna season these, just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And then a skosh of the hippie cowboy. Okay, then we're gonna do a tiny bit of smoked salt. around. And we're gonna let these things kind of set up. And this can work good if you guys don't kill wild turkey, just with chicken tenderloins or chicken breasts. This recipe that I'm gonna do, this was one I wanted to share with you guys. I tried it the other day as a little experiment, and it turned out phenomenal. So that's exactly what we're gonna do here. Next, we're gonna take some rosemary, garlic, sourdough bread, throw it in the air fryer, get it nice and crispy, and then bust it up into breadcrumbs. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, it smells really good. It smells like a very, very tasty vegetable. I'm not lying here, everyone. Wow, it smells like collard green. Yep, I think that'll do it. I'm gonna let these cool off, and then we'll get even a little bit more crispy. I'm gonna put this plate on top of this plate. Smash them. And for the general census, the easier way to do this would be to put them in a Ziploc bag and use a rolling pin, but I don't have any Ziploc bags. Okay, how we're gonna do this here, get a nice even coating. I'm gonna go these into there and into here. So this, give it a nice roll around. It's nice and rolled around in those garlic, rosemary, sourdough crumbs. Yeah, you can't buy them like that. I wish you guys could smell this right now. That's pretty insane. There we go. Now I'm going to strain our nettles. Let those sit for just a minute and bleed off some of that water. Okay, back into our pot we go. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of butter and break these things apart a little bit. You can see here how many you'd actually need. That was a pretty good bundle. But if I really wanted to feed a lot of people, you're going to need about 4 or 5 bundles. You go a little bit of Parmesan olive oil. Beautiful. A little bit of white wine vinegar. A little bit of the smoked salt. Bam! I'm going to flip. Beautiful. The thing about wild turkey in particular, you do not want to cook it too long. Very, very intrigued. Very intrigued to try these. Turkey on the plate. Perfect golden brown. Yum. There we have it. Let's give it a try. One last little trick. I'm gonna go scoop of mayo, dab of Frank's Red, mix that up. Yeah. Cuts like butter. Look at that beautiful, beautiful bite. Straight up perfection. Just have a look at it even. Those breadcrumbs really set this thing apart. Your favorite sourdough bread, put it in the oven, a little bit of oil on it, grind those crumbs up, and coat whatever kind of meat you want to coat with it. That is beautiful. Let's try the greens. Okay, they look like cooked spinach or anything else. That's delicious. Wow. I would eat that any day. I'm not kidding, everybody. That is incredible. It is absolutely incredibly tender. Really, really juicy. It holds a lot of water still. And with that white wine, a little bit of that olive oil is key. That was very good. And a little bit of butter. Just enough salt to keep you coming back for more. What a day. Hard fought loss, but a win in the end. Had a good time fishing with my camera guy here, Sean. Had a great time fishing with my man, Jason. Thank you so much for getting us back out there on a whim. He just got done guiding. It was not the thing he wanted to be doing right then and there, but thanks for helping us out, brother. Thank you all for watching this episode today. Big announcement at the end of the show is we are headed to Australia on Monday. It's Sunday, we're going on Monday. So tomorrow I leave for Australia for 3 weeks. Be on the lookout for some incredible videos to come, everybody. Until next time, you all stay fishy. We'll see you out there.